Mr. President, at midnight last night, roughly 25% of the government shut down because of one person and one person alone, President Trump. We arrived at this moment because President Trump has been on a destructive two-week temper tantrum, demanding the American taxpayer pony up for an expensive and ineffective border wall that the President promised Mexico would pay for. Make no mistake, the Trump shutdown is not about border security. All of the proposals we've made contain over $1 billion in new border security money, the same amount allocated last year by both parties, and even the President agreed to. And the Trump administration has barely even spent any of the border security money from last year. So the Trump shutdown isn't over border security. It's because President Trump is demanding billions of dollars for an expensive, ineffective wall that the majority of Americans don't support. Just 2 days ago, the Senate unanimously agreed to a proposal by Leader McConnell to keep the government open through February. It wasn't exactly what Democrats wanted. We thought it should be longer, but we agreed because we wanted to keep the government open. And all indications were that the President would sign the bill. But President Trump, beholden to the far, far right, unwilling to shoulder even the slightest critique from Rush Limbaugh or Laura Ingraham, changed his mind on the bipartisan Senate bill, passed unanimously by all Republicans and all Democrats in this chamber, and he sent his House allies off to tilt at windmills. Everyone knew yesterday, long before the House vote, that the President's wall lacked 60 votes in the Senate. It has proven to lack even 50 votes. It will never pass the Senate. Not today, not next week, not next year. So, Mr. President, President Trump, if you want to open the government, you must abandon the wall, plain and simple. The President must publicly support and say he'll sign an agreement before it gets a vote in either chamber. We don't want to go through what we went through a few days ago. Both Leader McConnell and I have agreed that qualification for a specific reason. Repeatedly, the President has privately agreed to a deal with congressional leaders only to reverse himself when criticized by the far right. We can't have another situation when the President signals support at first, but then reverses himself, which is precisely what caused this shutdown in the first place. If Leader McConnell, Speaker Ryan, Leader Pelosi, and I agree on a solution, and the President says he'll sign it, we can end the Trump shutdown immediately.
Clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Alexander.